That's all we have. And that's coming from Barack Obama. But why? Because nobody did the research. Nobody, with all this technological information we have, did the research on this man. I would suggest to you that congressmen, state senators, state legislators, senators, judges, they're all just as important, because we see now what happens when rogue judges go. They make decisions that'll just turn your stomach. That'll turn your stomach. But it's our fault. It is our fault. We need to make sure we send men and women up there that are character-based. That's what this country's lacking. But the good thing is, 14 months, there's going to be a change. I can promise you there's going to be a change in this country. And it's going to be bigger than the one that happened in 2010. It's going to be a change. So don't believe all these polls. Don't believe everything you read, because they're wanting you to read exactly what they print. I don't listen to nothing. If it ain't on Fox News, I don't listen to it. I'm a Sean Hannity fanatic. Now, I'll tell you why. I've met him one time at a book signing, and he's the same way there. He is, but he's the only one that's called this president exactly what he was. O'Reilly didn't do it. No. Didn't do it. Rush Limbaugh called him exactly what he was. Look, I met Rush. In fact, my dad used to be in the garment industry, and he used to give me Rush ties when he went to the bobbin shows. So I've got 4 of them. I'll wear one next time. But I've got 4 of them. But Rush Limbaugh and Sean Hannity, they're not off the wall. They saw what we didn't see. They saw it. Why? They did research. They understood what this man was all about. But once again, we've got to believe. Because without belief, we can't move forward. And that comes from an inner faith that each and every one of us have. We've got to sit up here and know that the person that we select to go against Obama, and I don't care who it is, everybody has their favorites. I'm sure if I took a poll in here, you could probably get 4 or 5 different ones that you like. That's fine. That means we got 4 or 5 good ones, because y'all are pretty good people. But I told somebody one time, I don't care who it is, whoever running against Barack Obama, I'm voting for him. That's just the bottom line. I'm not going to question. I'm going to go out and work for him and vote. I don't care. The same thing in the congressional record, when in congressional races, and the same thing in senatorial. It made me so mad when we see these senators over there in New Jersey. I remember that one over there in New Jersey, or the one over there in Nevada, where they didn't win what? They went home. They packed the bags and went home. Well, I didn't get the nomination, so I'm not going to support this lady, or I'm not going to support this man. Look, when you tell people you're going to do something, do it. Mean what you say and say what you mean. Don't just say it from my benefit, because this old boy right here will call you out. He'll do it so fast it'll make your head spin. Because times are tedious right now. We're on that board, but I think we're on that line right there, with the lines drawn in the sand. I'm ready to sit up here and pull them across my way, because we got too many good people. As you look at the leaders that stepped up, Nancy, I know you don't like nobody talking about it, but this lady right here, I can tell you I've been to a lot of Republican meetings, and I've never been in one any more enthusiastic or any more kind to the people that show us how make you feel good. You might not like the speakers, but they would never know it coming in here. You see what I'm saying? So Nancy, people like you are great leaders. Henry Mitchell, I met that man when I was campaigning, and I can tell you, he's a class act. I was so proud to see it. He took over, and the Buncombe County thing is just going through the roof now. And there's a reason for it, because you've got a roof leader. You've got a leader over there. It's not got nothing to do with it. We appreciate it. We appreciate it. But we've got several people stepping up right now. And you've got to understand, when anybody throws their hat into the ring, acknowledge them. Congratulate them, because it is, especially in this district. This is the biggest district. There's no easy way to get to any place in this district, especially from Clay County. I can tell you. But understand this. I always tell people that I pray like it depends on God and work like it depends on me. And you can never fail if that happens. You can never fail. But people, don't ever let your belief get down. America is too good. It's too good. It's the same America that we grew up in. We just got to peel back the covers and let our kids see it. Because our children are our legacy. Our grandchildren, our great-grandchildren. We might have great-great-grandmothers in here. They are our legacy. They deserve us to fight. And the fight is something we've got to do with a vigor that we've never done before. This election is the most important election in our history. And it's going to go our way because we got a guy at the top that don't know what the bottom feels like. But we're going to show him. And once Barack Obama, and I honestly believe this, I follow elections pretty good. I honestly believe that this election people are going to be voting straight ticket because they're going to see his name up at the top. They're afraid of him. Even the Democrats are. We've had 4 big families over in Clay County. 4 families over in Clay County. Change over. That's been Democrats their whole life. Now, one of them roofed my house. I had to pay for him to do it. But no, I'm just joking. But his whole family. But they changed over. Why? Because they understand that liberalism and progressivism does not work. And this time when Heath Shuler goes up against somebody, I don't care who it is, we're going to make sure that this man or woman, whoever it might be, are ready. And we're going to support him. We might not like the person, or we might not have voted for the person and got behind the person, but I'm here to tell you that if we don't get behind whoever the candidate is this time, we deserve exactly what we get. So just remember that. Get involved. Bring somebody. Bring one extra person here. Everyone bring one extra person to this meeting. Next time, Nancy, you can have 40 people here or 50 people. We've got 40 people coming to the Clay County Republican meeting right now on a half year. 40 people. Is that pretty good, Henry? For a county that's only got 8,500 people in it? Not bad. I remember when Clay County used to be all Democrats. You couldn't even get a job there. But now it's 65% Republicans. Buddy, Jeff Miller took it last time, 56 to 44. And the time before that, Heath Shuler had won it, just for y'all's information, 65 to 35. So we did an about face. But a lot of it had to do with Obama. We swept out all the Democrats. We got our first Republican sheriff. Oh yeah, we swept them all out. They're all gone. They're all gone. And that's a good thing. But it can be done. That's what I'm telling you. It can be done. So get excited about what's going on. Don't get fretful. You're going to have a lot of garbage spit out by this thing you call a paper over here, the Asheville Citizen Crimes. That's what I call it, the Asheville Citizen Crimes. I've never seen a paper like that. But that's okay. They're a sister company, I think, with the Atlanta Journal-Constipation. Yeah. You've heard about them too? We've got them like that. But there's too much other information we can get our information from. If you don't know it, then just go Google anybody's name and you'll find out something about them on the internet. Something about them. So I just want to, in closing, I just want to thank you again for allowing me to be here. Mike, you're going to get an invite from me to be out there and come out and speak, and you will get a lot of questions. And I can tell you this, do not be afraid to ask any candidate any question about anything. Don't let a candidate, no candidate anymore, tell you what you think you want to hear. You ask questions. And if character is not relevant to you, then you get what you ask for. Character should be the primo thing that we're putting up in the office this time. Thanks a lot, and God bless you.